everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be a review of the new Morphe and Benefit collab. And I feel like a lot of you guys might not know what I'm talking about, and that's because I didn't even know what I was talking about until like a week ago when I saw this on the Morphe website, and I was really confused. So I saw like a Benefit advertisement on the Morphe website. I went on the Morphe website to try to link a product in one of my videos, and then I saw all this Benefit stuff and I was like, what in the world? So then I saw that they came out with a collab of face brushes. So it's a trio of brushes. This is what the packaging looks like. I did purchase these myself. I ordered them from the Morphe website, and this is what the trio here looks like. Now Benefit also came out with a recent cheek palette, which if you guys have watched my videos, you will know how much I freaking love these cheek leader palettes from Benefit. I have the pink squad, and then I also have the bronze squad, and I recently saw that they were on sale, and I'm not sure if these are still available or if they sold out by now, but I love these palettes. They come with blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. Such a good value. And I saw they were coming out with a new one, so I was really excited about this. And I saw they were selling this on the Morphe website as well, which is where I purchased it. However, this is not a Morphe collab. So the only collab item here are the brushes. This is sold on Sephora's website, Benefit's website, probably Ulta's website, but I'm not sure about that, and then also the Morphe website. I'd be really interested to see if you guys have heard of this before. Let me know in the comments down below, because still to this day I have not seen a single post or ad on any social media regarding these brushes, aside from when I was on the Morphe website, completely unrelated, trying to link the Icy Fantasy palette in one of my previous videos. So we're gonna try out these brushes and this palette today, which is why I have no contour slash dimension to my face right now. I did just want to let you guys know that my eyeshadow palette, I actually used the Morphe and Manny MUA collab. I really do enjoy this palette a lot. I think it's beautiful. This gold shade here is what I have on my lids, and I just think it's so pretty and like easy, glam, fun. I love it. So anyway, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy, and let's go ahead and get started. Also, my nail broke. Oh my god, you guys are probably like startled. I should have warned you. I smashed my finger in the door today, and it hurt really bad. My top of my nail went flying, and so yeah, I gotta get that fixed. So I'm really sorry about that. I tried to like file it down because there was like a jagged sharp edge sticking up. So I'm on the Morphe website right now, and it says Benefit Cosmetics, founded in 1976, this San Francisco-based brand is loved for their one-of-a-kind cult fave products that serve playful-tude with incredible formulas. These products are online only, so we have the Blends with Benefit face brush set. There are 3 brushes in here. It retails for $25, but the value is $39. And then they also have the palette on as well. This is the Cheek Stars Reunion Tour palette. This is $60 and it retails for $150. So the other cheek leader palettes that I mentioned earlier also were $60 full retail price, but it is a much greater value because you're getting like 5 products in one palette. This one I think is really cute. I do like the packaging on here, but like I said, this is not a Benefit collab. I mean, a Morphe collab. This is a Benefit product. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up first just to like take a look at it. I'm really excited. Cheek Stars. I freaking love the packaging. It's so cute. So here we have the palette. This is my first glance at the palette. These palettes usually come with these little brushes, which I never use them, but I keep them in the palette for some reason. So we have 5 different shades. We've got Dallas, which I believe is a blush, I'm pretty sure. Sugar Bomb, which is a blush. Cookie, which is a highlighter that I love. This is Georgia, which is another blush. And then we have the Hula Bronzer. Hula Bronzer is my go-to every single day bronzer. Like, it's my favorite at the moment. I love it so much. So we are going to try this palette out today with the brushes. Here, once again, here's the packaging. I think it's super cute. It kind of has a similar vibe to the palette packaging. And then here, aww. I assumed they were gonna be pink, but I guess not. They're just like black brushes with a kind of coppery rose gold ferrule. Here are the 3 brushes that come in the set. I imagined that the handles were gonna be like the color of the iconic Benefit pink. Like, that's just what I assumed. But They're just black and rose gold, which I think is fine. They do say Morphe Heart Benefit on the handle there, which I think is really cute. I'm not really sure what this brush is for. I've never seen anything like this before, but we have an angled brush and then a highlighting brush, which the Morphe highlighter brush is like my go-to. The M501, I think is what it's called. It's my absolute favorite. These do have different names. So this is the R36. This is the R4, and then this one is the R10. I'm gonna try to use this brush for bronzer. This is the R10. The description says that it is natural and synthetic, and that it is slightly flared with tapered bristles, which makes contouring a snap. So that makes me think this is meant for bronzing or contouring, whatever. I use those terms interchangeably because I don't like specifically separate out those steps. Then we have the R4 Pro Angle Brush. This is a synthetic brush, and it says, ahem, killer cheekbones right this way. And then we have the R36, which is a pointed highlight brush. And this is a natural bristled brush, and it says, you've got the bright end of the stick with this tapered brush for detailing highlighter. So, dipping into the shade Hula, I'm gonna take the R10, and I'm just gonna kind of coat the brush at first, just since this is like a brand new brush. And then I'm gonna like buff it out on the back of my hand just so that the bristles are evenly coated and we don't go into this too aggressively. I think this is a tip that I actually learned from Tati a long time ago from watching her videos. All right, so here we go. Going in, I mean, this is the Hula bronzer, which I know I love this bronzer. Oh, so pretty. Typically, well, not even typically, I always use my bling brushes for my face products especially. So by that I mean my bronzer, my blush, my powder, things like that. I'm almost always using my bling brushes. They are my absolute favorite. I love them. They're so cute and they work amazing. So I do use Morphe brushes when my bling brushes are dirty. Those are like my two favorite brush brands. But I gotta say, I haven't used a Morphe face brush in forever, besides the highlighting one. I use that one all the time. So far so good. I'm actually really liking the way that this is applying the bronzer. It's really soft. It's interesting that it's listed as a synthetic and natural bristled brush, so I'm not sure if that means some bristles are natural, some are synthetic, like mixed up together. I don't really know, but it's definitely something worth looking into. Just to show you guys a comparison of what I normally use, this is the Bling Brushes F3, and it's like a thicker, denser, larger brush than this one right here. So as you can see, they are very different, but I actually am not minding this smaller brush. I feel like it's nice for like more specific areas. I feel like it's kind of taking a little bit longer to apply the product, but you definitely do have a little bit more control over the placement. All right, so here's what the bronzer looks like on my face. I actually love the way that this turned out. Like, I really do enjoy this a lot. I feel like this brush would be really good, especially if you do bronzer and contouring separately. I feel like the F3 would be a great bronzer brush, and then if you go in with something like this, it's a little more detailed and you can like really like chisel out your cheekbones. I don't know, something I might play around with, but I definitely think this is a nice brush. For blush, I don't even know what shade I want to use today. I'm like really tempted to go in with Georgia. I think this is a new shade. So, okay, on the box here it says that Dallas is a new shade, Georgia is a new shade, and Sugar Bomb is a new shade. I've definitely seen Sugar Bomb. Like, I know that that used to be a product that they sold, and same with Dallas, but I feel like it's like a one that came back, and that's why it's called the Reunion Tour. The description says, relive some of the greatest hits of Benefit Cosmetics with a star-studded palette of blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. This cheek palette features best-selling Hula Matte Bronzer, Cookie Golden Pearl Highlighter, and newly updated cult favorite shades of Georgia, Dallas, and Sugar Bomb. This sensational palette comes complete with a super soft cheek brush, plus a few tips and tricks to help you hit all of the high notes. Pair this palette up with the Blends with Benefit Face Brush Trio for a totally flawless look. So this says Dallas is a rosy bronze blush, Georgia is a golden peach blush, and Sugar Bomb is a rosy pink blush. So like I was saying, these are shades that they have had in the past, but I guess they're either newly reformulated or colors have been adjusted. Something about them has changed. So I think I'm gonna go in with Georgia because I saw that they were coming out with this in a single and I was like, oh my god, that's so cute, I need that blush. But then I saw it was in this palette and I was so happy. So I'm gonna take that angled brush here, which is super soft, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Georgia. I will say that sometimes I do have some trouble with the Benefit blushes. I don't know what it is, but sometimes the pigmentation just like, it takes me so long to like go on the cheek, dip back in, go on the cheek, dip back in to really build up the pigment that I want. But I have found that going in with the Tati Beauty Blendiful and just like kind of rubbing it in the palette and then pressing that onto the cheek, that is where the pigmentation is at. But obviously we're trying out these new brushes, so I definitely want to use these. Okay, so I coated the brush with the Georgia blush and I see nothing. Oh, it smells good though. Okay, let's dig in there some more. I'm like really doing some swirls. Hello, are you there? Where'd you go? I see nothing. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna try a different shade. I feel like Dallas might be a little bit too cool toned on me, so I guess next I'm gonna go for Sugar Bomb. Let's try this. Okay. I see a little something there, but still, I feel like we're struggling. So I feel like the brush is nice. I don't think it's the brush that's causing the issue. Just to check, let's go in with my bling brushes, F4, which is also an angled brush, and let's swirl into Sugar Bomb. Yeah, I mean, maybe a little bit more pigment there, but I really think it's the product itself that's not really performing that well, meaning the palette. So you know what, I actually am, for this cheek over here, and you can see a difference between the cheeks now after going in like 18 times, but I am gonna take this Tati Beauty Blendiful for my right side of my face, and this is what I mean by like using this to apply the blush. So I'm just gonna lightly swirl the product like so, and then you can really see it on there. And then I'm gonna smile and just press that right on the cheek. And we're already like almost at the same pigmentation as this side. So, I mean, that's just something that I've noticed with all of Benefit's blushes, even the ones in the Cheek Leader palettes. I feel like applying them with like a powder puff or the Tati Beauty Blendiful, you get so much better color payoff and it just looks beautiful. So this is 17 layers of blush with brushes, and then this is 2 layers of blush with the Blendiful. I'll have to try out Georgia on another day with the Blendiful just to see how that looks. For highlighter, obviously we're going in with the shade Cookie, which is one of my favorite highlighters ever, and we're going in with the R36, which looks just like the M501. It's 510. I always say it wrong. M510. This is the M510. This is the R36. Obviously this one's a little bit more flared out since it's been like used a ton, but we're gonna go in with this one here. And I'm just gonna tap right into the shade Cookie. This is a super bright, super sparkly highlighter. Sparkly not in a glitter sense, just like a blinding sense. I love applying this directly to like the apple of my cheek, like right there. I just feel like it gives like more of like a voluminous appearance, and then I also kind of drag that back up onto my cheekbone towards my temple area, and that's just like how I've found I personally prefer applying highlighter. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on the nose. I was about to like run this across my lips, but then I realized I have lip gloss on and that would have made a complete mess. So this is how the look turned out. Definitely so much better than we were before. I feel like these brushes are nice, but they're nothing groundbreaking. I feel like if you're a really big Benefit fan or a really big Morphe fan or both, then I think this is a fun thing to pick up. It's kind of like a collector's piece. Also, this would be a really good gift for somebody if you know that they like either Morphe or Benefit. The palette I think is great. I had very high expectations for this. I knew going into it that I was probably going to experience a little bit of trouble with the blush, which, I mean, I don't know if you want to call it trouble or what, but I'm still personally a big fan. I've found ways to make this work for me, and I am beyond happy with it. Hoola is beautiful, Cookie is beautiful. Those are two like iconic like ride or dies. I know I can count on them. And then these three blushes here are also pretty. I'm really excited to try both of these on the face. I will do some swatches of the blushes really quick just to show you a little bit of comparison. I'm not sure how beneficial that's gonna be. Beneficial, get it? Like benefit. But we'll go ahead and show you anyway. Here are the three blushes swatched. The top one is Dallas, the middle one is Georgia, and then the bottom one is Sugar Bomb. I feel like the swatches are actually really pretty, and it does definitely differentiate the shades, especially Dallas and Georgia. Georgia has a lot more of like a golden like sheen, and it's more of like a metallic kind of blush. And then Dallas definitely is a very satin kind of matte formula. So I think all three of these are beautiful, and I can't wait to wear them all on the face. I do feel as though that these would only work for like a light medium to lighter skin tone. I'm not sure how these would look on a medium to deep skin tone. There's not a whole bunch of variation as far as depth goes for these blushes. Like I feel like even I am a little bit like too close in skin tone to the blushes, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see after trying them in the future, but I do really enjoy the formula of Benefit Chic products. So that was today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. I will have these products linked below in the description box for you guys in case you're interested in checking them out. Overall, I definitely would say that both of the products are great products, and I personally will probably get quite a bit of use out of them. I feel like if I had to pick one or the other to recommend, I would definitely say go with the cheek palette, because this is something that I feel like is such a good value, and I think it performs really, really well, and it's really cute. But overall, I do definitely think that I'm more excited about the palette than I personally am for the brushes. But like I said, I really do like Morphe brushes, and these ones are definitely there as far as Morphe quality goes. So anyway, I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.